Community members trying to understand what led to a deadly shooting outside of a store in Eastpointe. 2 men are dead and others were injured. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name's Terrell Bailey. Well, Eastpointe police say it stemmed from an argument between two groups of people, and now they're still looking for the suspect. Our Heath Kalb has more from that scene.
Well, it was just before 3 p.m. this afternoon when that shooting took place in this Foot Locker parking lot in Eastpointe this afternoon, and now police say they're looking for the suspect.
Right now, we're still looking for a suspect. Suspect has not been identified at this time.
Investigators say a fight between two groups of people who knew each other led to a shooting in this Foot Locker parking lot around 2:45 p.m. Saturday.
There were two groups of people that got into an argument, which turned into physical. And during a fight, a suspect discharged a weapon.
4 men were shot in the altercation, and when police arrived at the scene, they located one victim who was deceased. 2 more victims were taken to the area hospital, where one of them passed away. The suspect fled the scene in a black 4-door sedan, but Eastpointe police say the shoe store and its customers are fortunate that no one else was hurt.
We are lucky that no innocent bystanders got hit by a stray bullet. We are very lucky that bullets didn't enter.
What's up, Solutionaries? Maj 2 right here. That story is from Detroit, and it's all types of stuff that's wrong and backwards and just a bunch of different weirdo perspectives with the story. Anyway, here's the backdrop. This is a 19-year-old girl that has now been charged with second-degree murder because her brother was being attacked by 4 people. Now, I want to be very, very clear. You have the right to defend yourself as well as you have the right to defend others in a scenario. You do. 4 people being jumped, your brother, she leaves, goes back to the vehicle and retrieves the firearm. The brother is still being attacked. One of the assailants is armed. She shoots 2 out of the 4, and in that, 2 of them die. 1 die on the scene, 1 die later on in the hospital. Everything about that story, the way that it's being reported, and how the district attorney's talking about it is 1,000% wrong. But this is the reason why everybody needs to take an understanding imminent threat class and a basic firearms class. Now, I'm not saying based on the information here that this means that this young lady was wrong. Based on what I'm hearing, she did everything right. Mind you, she turned herself in. She is being held on a $2.5 million bond. And listening to what the district attorney or assistant DA is saying is, this was a senseless crime. That detective right there going, oh, we're lucky that somebody else wasn't shot, so forth and so on. In conjunction with the district attorney saying is, oh, she shot the person point blank range. You're supposed to shoot bad people at point blank range if you can. If you're close and your friends and family are getting the shit beat out of them and potentially shot, mind you, her brother was shot too. He was wounded as well. Sidebar, he's been taken into custody because he took a firearm and magazines off of, I guess, the person that was there. He's been charged as well. The brother and the sister are due back in court May the 20th, and we'll keep an eye on this story. Real quick, y'all, if you want to be informed about these types of things and how you can prevent them, avoid them, or defend yourself if you're ever unfortunately in them, sign up for our newsletter, our Solutionary newsletter. Click the link below. Sign up is free. Check it out. But anyway, the brothers hit as well. The DA's talking about, oh, she shot them point blank, period. Then the detective says, oh, we're lucky that no one in the store was shot. Yeah, because she shot the people that needed to be shot. The people that were actually physically attacking her brother. This is how they try to paint self-defense as a negative, more specifically in urban areas. Your brother's getting jumped, you stop the threat. She turns herself in, didn't go on a lam. The brother's incarcerated. He's booked. They say he can hit him with the, oh, he was conspiring with a firearm and all of these other cases. The district attorney is 1,000% wrong. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, if anybody knows who this sister is, her social media, her family, reach out to me. These are the types of people that we should have a fund for. We should be getting their bail reduction hearings. We should be getting money for them to have a solid defense. Because if what's being reported is true, there are 2 groups of people. Your brother is being attacked. You run and come back with the firearm. And let me stop right there. Because some of y'all going to say, well, it was an imminent threat if she ran away and came back. If your brother's still getting the shit beat out of him and pistol whipped, and you come back, that's still happening, it is still an imminent threat. I want to be very clear. People like to jump on the internet and say things, but haven't taken classes, don't train in situation-based scenarios, any of that. So when she leaves and comes back, if her brother is still getting jumped by 4 people, one of them potentially armed, it 1000% is still an imminent threat. She stopped the threat. I don't know if she spoke to an attorney right afterward, but turning yourself in, all that other good stuff. In my book, she handled this 1000% correct. And anti-gun district attorneys, assistant district attorneys, they're going to spin this like she had some sort of bloodlust. There's always 3 sides to every story. That's what my nana say. 3 sides to every story. Your side, their side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this 19-year-old lady, young lady, defended her brother's life, and she should not be held with a $2.5 million bond. She should not be in jail. Clearly that sounds like self-defense. Unless we get some content, a video that shows something 1000% to the contrary. Like she was like, fuck motherfuckers, went back, the argument started, she kept going on, and then she started shooting people. Unless it's something short of that, based on what the news reports are saying, and we got to be careful, media, most effective devil in America, if this is what happened this way, she shouldn't even be in jail. In my opinion, she shouldn't even be charged. But I don't know. Maj, you just pro-gun. You be in the hood. You like Detroit. You just like the fact that Royce the 5'9" gave you a shout-out in that song with Toby and whatever his last name is. Maj, you just saying that because she a woman. Whatever you want to say, put it in the comment section. If you say something correct, I'll agree with you. You say something wrong, you're going to get some pushback from the solutionaries in the comment section. But also, guys, this is the reason why you should take a firearms course. This is the reason why you should take an understanding imminent threat course. This is the reason why you should be up on the Second Amendment. These are all things that we have available to you in single classes. But in my opinion, you should get in the Solutionary 9 so you can get access to all of these classes and take them at your leisure. Become a Solutionary 9 member. Take these classes and the video, the modules and the curriculum at your leisure when you want to, not at a specific time, at your time, and become informed. Information and knowing when to apply the information is how we can defend life, avoid conflict potentially, as well as, unfortunately, we may have to defend our lives in an imminent threat scenario, but I want you to have the hard and soft skills in order to do so. Go over to solutionaryuniversity.org, sign up for the Solutionary 9 membership. My name is Maj Toure, the founder of BGM and Solutionary University. Hope to see you in the class soon. Be safe, be solutionary.